Welcome to Partner Penetration. I'm T.
I'm Jay today.
Again, what? She hasn't been back?
No, man. You know, she was doing time, or she's either doing time in Vegas, or she is actually, with her doing her meet and greet with her fans.
Oh yeah, she's
big time now.
Oh, that talk she gave.
Oh yeah, it was so big that you could have your phones out, so no one saw it. If you weren't there, you could.
Oh yeah, they did collect them.
They collected phones, so there's only like one picture of her trying to tippy toe over the podium, which I'm mad at the venue for not giving her step stool. I added her rider. She needed electrolyte water, a step stool, and only red M&Ms with the peanuts.
That's very specific.
That's all she wanted. Oh, and then she needed a goose down pillow that she can either rest her head on or cry into with a satin case over it, because we don't want her messing up her hair.
Some say she didn't even give a talk. Some say she just found an empty room.
She found an empty room?
Yep. That's okay. We'll let her be great.
Is this Talkgate?
Yes, it's Talkgate 2019. But yeah, she apparently went over to Hacker Summer Camp, which for those who don't know includes B-Sides, DEF CON, and Black Hat conferences. So in the spirit of actual Hacker Summer Camp, I felt we found some articles from stuff that actually came out. So the first one I did with, if you watched this podcast before, me and Justin tend to go back and forth on our loyalty between Apple and Samsung.
I just buy what the best hardware is for my dollar.
Yeah.
I'm not like a slave to a brand. Like, I want to be able to leave if I want.
I can leave whenever I want to, but I'm invested at this point.
Actually, no. With the new items that are coming out, no one's leaving.
No one's leaving.
I'm actually disgusted. But yeah, the Apple credit card.
Oh no, I'm not doing Apple credit card. I can't.
After I've seen it, it's impossible to leave if your credit card's attached to your phone now. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely not doing that. But researchers at DEF CON did find a way to hack Apple's Face ID in under 120 seconds.
Surprise, surprise. Was it a child this time?
No, it wasn't a child. It was actual researchers. And it's not the type of hack that you would think, like, oh, someone went in. It's not really practical with the use. It was pretty weird. They used, check this out, a pair of spectacles, some tape, and a sleep or unconscious iPhone user.
So that means now you really gotta watch your girlfriend?
Yeah, you really have to watch your girlfriend. Like, they're really
just throw some glasses on it.
Yes, throw some glasses. So the whole point of it was they put the glasses on and they made the people and the iris around there to simulate that it was an eye. So what this was doing was finding a vulnerability in the live detection of the biometric sensors. So when they found out that they were able to place glasses on a person, or Apple iPhone user, that the biometrics reacted differently. It actually changed how it was doing. The live detection is the part of the biometric authentication which sifts through real versus fake features of the phone.
Okay.
So they were able to put these on, unlock the phone, and while they knew it wasn't going to be a real-world attack behind this, they just wanted to show some of the weakness behind the security and design.
Is Apple aware?
Yeah, Apple's aware. I don't think they counted it as that hack that they had. They have a bounty out actually for $1 million for anyone who can hack an iPhone.
Like, when they say hack, just like get in?
Yeah, I think it has to, you have to actually physically hack it from it being there, or if you can hack the network remotely, it's $500,000 is what I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah. So going along with DEF CON, the next topic that I came over was hackers can be able to use your Netflix account to steal your banking info.
This sounds like dang, I gotta present tomorrow. And I haven't done anything yet. Have a hack after I read it.
And I did this call for papers, and
yeah,
but
it's like, man, they're paying for everything. I gotta come up with something.
This alone wasn't really a hack. It was more based along the lines of social engineering.
It seemed to be the theme, so yeah.
Yeah, social engineering is big, so she decided to go with this route. So during a session at the Crypto and Privacy Village at DEF CON, Kat Murdoch detailed how having a Netflix account could potentially be key to unlocking your bank account information. So know that users out here nowadays, we always use Netflix, Hulu, all these streaming services, and one thing about them is you have to pay them regularly on a recurring payment, whatever time it is. And people like to talk about it on Twitter. You like to talk about your any type of social media, really. But you like to talk about problems you have with it, problems you have with payments, if they charge you too much, they double charge you, things like that.
I just got hit for an annual fee on one of mine.
Man.
Like, I'm about to just call in and be like, yo.
Did you go talk about it on social media?
Yeah, I don't talk about anything on social media like that.
That's good, because...
I just retweet all. That's all I do is promote.
So she realized that if you combine this with social engineering, if you're seeing someone who's using a streaming service and they're having they're talking about their transactions, you can kind of pinpoint when their transactions are. And some banks like to verify your actual last transaction whenever they're trying to verify an account. So if you pair all these three components together, you can possibly enter someone's account. So that's what she wanted to present there, was just being more aware of the things that you put out on social media, because along with your actual bank account information, when you think about it, people talk about their dogs, their cats, their color of their car, what city they were born, things that could possibly be a common passphrase for those security questions.
Actually, I met someone at a bar who was telling me about the time they worked for Apple at the call center, and he used to actually keep score how many people he could figure out their secret answers to their questions, their security questions. And he said he was like somewhere between 70%, 60 and 70%, correct? Just based off of little things. And I was that's a little scary, because sometimes I can't get mine. Exactly. But then I was like, well, now everyone's coming with like difficult questions or answers.
Yeah, and then some of them let you change exactly what it is. Could you even type in your own question, or they have like a preloaded question?
I wish there was more ones that allow me to ask my own question, because some of the preset questions have nothing to do with me at all. Like, I'm not married. So
exactly. So what was your spouse born at?
Yeah, exactly. And then that, what was your, like, these other, some of them are like, stuff about grandparents or something like that. It's like, I don't know. Like, they're dead. That's all I know.
Can't ask them. Jeez. The last one was the U.S. CISA was working to improve election security. So they decided to talk about what they are actually doing for election security. We know that the 2020 election is looming. People are worried about, is Russia attacking us? Is China hacking us? What are we going to do to secure these elections? Who's stealing these votes? So it was the members of the CISA's National Cyber Assessments and Technical Services, also known as NCATS, decided to outline their mission and challenges for this upcoming election security. They decided to let everyone know they offer services for free to federal government and to state and local election officials. They were just previewing their vulnerability assessments that they do. They do external scans of perimeters. They conduct vulnerability scans using multiple tools such as Nmap and Nessus. They were talking about the continuously and automatic scans that they do to identify potential security issues. They did talk about a potential phishing campaign assessment that they do, which is a 6-week assessment. And during part of this engagement, they send 6 different emails to customers, ranging from the famous Nigerian print scam to targeted spear phishing attacks, to see what they could do. They did note that they are working currently with 1,300 customers, and about 200 or so are based around elections, and they're hoping to add more to that.
I don't know. Whenever we read these, I always try to picture, was this presentation like boring, or was it like
engageful? If people were really asking questions?
No, like were the people who presented like, vets, like they know how to present to keep people's attention, not just.
It was a panel. Apparently, it was a panel ranging from that team.
So that's one of those ones where if all 3 of us went, I would probably be sleeping, which is fine because
No, I'm giving you a role. You're gonna talk at our presentation whenever it is.
Oh, if you guys are presenting?
Yeah.
You guys are gonna get hit with that high level investigative journalism.
Oh God.
From the Black Freedom Press.
Heckler is what you're gonna be.
No, I'll be Shaka X from the Black Freedom Press.
Oh my God.
But anyway, I don't know about DEF CON, but Black Hat USA had better stories.
Wow.
Actually, no, actually more relevant to the world.
Okay.
I'll put it that way because, how can, like, an example, how GDPR can help attackers steal identities.
That was interesting.
Like, when I remember when I first heard about GDPR, I had to do the damn training at my job, and that was annoying. And I was like, when the hell are we ever going to deal with people in Europe?
Little did you know.
It just tell them straight up, don't use our stuff. Don't use it. Just don't use it so we don't have to deal with this. But anyway, GDPR, for those who don't know, is supposed to help individuals keep their information private, but as it turns out, it can also potentially serve to help attackers as well. During Black Hat USA, James P. Jimmy, aka No Jimmy, outlined how he was able to abuse a key component of the GDPR to get access to personally identifiable information for his fiance. Oh, so I guess he doesn't go by No Jimmy no more. There were multiple exploitable properties of GDPR that social engineering attackers could seek to exploit. The weak point in GDPR targeted by Jimmy P is the right of access provision, which gives European citizens the right to request all the data from a given provider that holds information on them. Using simple email, including basic information, he sent requests up to 150 organizations trying to see what kind of response he could get. The responses were as followed. 39 asked for stronger form of authentication. 24% gave him the information he requested. 16 accepted the request but asked for an additional weaker form of authentication. 13% ignored his request. And my personal favorite, because this is what I would do, I would delete the account in question.
3% deleted. They just said, we're not even dealing with this. Like,
yeah, that was a 45 organizations said, nope.
They said, what? Nah, this is not like this ain't happening, bro.
Hey, we never. Your fiance, what? Nah, bro, you single now. Okay. The GDPR language is that the legislation state that the requester has to provide reasonable identification, ID verification. Jimmy suggested that for legislators, it's important to clarify what appropriate forms of identity are, and it's also critical to provide government-mediated identity verification services, which makes sense if you're going to have this whole thing over the EU, right?
Exactly.
Why not have like some kind of government, verification like we do for identification here in the States?
Yeah, because with that, like, his biggest fear was he thought people were just, I'm just trying to comply with GDPR, so I'm just going to take whatever I think is right. And you see, he was able to get some of his fiance's information out, but
what? 24%. 24%, so almost 25%. That's not bad.
Yeah.
But anyway, another story out of Black Hat USA, which is the scope of Russia's dark web revealed. Ariel No Mermaid, a research team leader at Insights, stated that local websites to Russia were a unique part of the dark web due to local laws and government influence. The dark web in Russia has seen significant growth since the first website in 1997. Website exploit.in started in 2005 and now has 45,000 users. That's crazy.
Yeah.
When there's billions of people in the world, yeah. While it requires a registration to use it, available on the Surface Web. Anyway, Ariel No Fin did notice the existence of common rules among users. There's an understanding not to attack other Russians or Russian websites or anything former Commonwealth of Independent State or CIS. In another case, a Syrian was hit with a ransomware, and after saying that they were unable to pay the ransom, a filter was added so certain ransomware could not infect anyone determined to be from Syria. Russian authorities often turn a blind eye to these websites and will not take them down as they align with Russian government interests.
There is honor amongst thieves.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that because I already know that we don't have that type of honor system in America.
Oh man, they're like, from where? Okay.
They might do it as, hey, if you're from the same city and state, I might let it slide.
But other than that, no. They ain't taking salary me out here,
so. Oh well, but at least we got, back at DEF CON, we had American team, exposing flaws in his school's IT system.
So you see DEF CON did some stuff? They had some news come out?
It's all the same to me, man. Only thing is black hats, I know they get more money. I gotta go off that because, crime pays. According to Freddie Gibbs. Anyway, so 18-year-old Billy D detailed how he found multiple vulnerabilities within several different software applications used in his school. Bugs range in severity and type, including SQL injection. The impact could have exposed PII, personal information, whatever that y'all be saying, or even
personal identifiable information.
Yeah, what he said, or even change grades. Among the simple flaws that he was able to discover was improper access control to the student information system. Blackboard's community engagement software had SQL injections galore, which allowed him to gain unauthorized access. Billy D only accessed his own information and attempted to be responsible in his disclosure to both the school and the vendor. Blackboard's community engagement software, which is the vendor. I kind of guessed that. But while his disclosure notice was only supposed to go to the school's IT team, ended up going to every school in his district, and he was suspended for 2 days, which is why you get paid to change grades and don't just tell people, hey, I found this. Make your money, then get out, because now he would have been sitting at home with a lot of money.
He should have followed the rule of ghosts.
Exactly, man. Get your money. That's all. That's all he had to do was get his money.
Poor Billy, man.
Yeah, Billy D ain't even do nothing wrong. See, it doesn't pay to be honest in this situation.
He got suspended for 2 days. But I think when colleges do that, would you get suspended for 2 days? Well, kind of did.
I told them, I helped them figure out that they need to tighten up and hire better people in my IT department
and stop exposing my grades.
And, I ended up getting suspended for 2 years. 2 days.
2 years. 2 days. He's graduating.
2 days in his senior year, unless he got held back. Well, he's 18.
Yeah, he is 18.
I don't know I was 18 my senior year, but I'd started school late. So, yeah.
At least they free Billy, bro.
I would have wore a free Billy D shirt.
I wouldn't have worn too. We should have, if we would have known, I would have worn it on the shirt.
Only because he's 18. If he was younger, then I would have left it alone.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He'll be fine, too. You got any church announcements?
Oh, yeah. If you missed Jordan's talk, you can actually catch a makeup talk.
Okay.
At your local Chick-fil-A on Sunday. So if you go through Chick-fil-A on Sunday, you will catch Jordan, and you'll get a free 8-piece of the spicy nugs.
But you have the Cash App to get the location.
You have to Cash App in advance. Yeah, it's $20 from just Cash App Just Cuz 305, JUSCUZ 305, and you'll get to see her talk on Sunday at Chick-fil-A. Pending opening.
Yeah, because you help produce this show, man. That's all.
But yeah, do you have any church announcements?
No, just, if you like this video, like, subscribe, smash that notification button. Justin really hates when I say that. So this is the only
It's just super corny. I shouldn't, especially with the topic we're talking about, they shouldn't be dumb enough for me to have to tell them to do that. Jeez, man, I respect the audience a little bit more than that. I don't expect to be talking to idiots. But yeah, it is one on YouTube, so yeah, anybody can stumble upon this, and then they gotta smash the like button,
Yeah,
screw it. But yeah, that's been Point of Penetration. I'm Jay.
I'm T.
Peace.